In this video, let's see few more use cases on DataRaptor Extract. Here, we need to fetch contact details for provider account name and display the number of contacts under that one account. If those contacts exist, display the number of contacts, else display the one of the flag with value false. So how can we achieve this? First, I will show you one approach, that incorrect one, then we will see the correct approach. So let's start. Create one new DataRaptor. DataRaptor Extract, count of contacts, interface type extract. As in the last video, we have familiar with this interface extract formula output options preview. There are 5 tabs. So in the extract tab, select an object contact, output path, contact list. We need to fetch all the contacts for the provided account name. So filter should be account name, account.name. Where we'll get this account.name? It should be in one of the variable, account name where. Who will provide this variable? Any other component will provide the value of this variable. To test this DataRaptor, we can add some sample values of this variable, like for example ACME. If we execute, we will not be able to see anything here because we added object, filter condition, input variable name, but we have not added it the output section. So let's add some information here. For example, account name. So contact name. You can add few more fields here. Let's first of all run whether this is working or not. Yes, we are able to see some contact name under this one account. Now what we want to show? We want to show number of contacts under this one account. To show number of contacts, go to the formula section, add formula to count the number of records, number of contacts, number of opportunities or number of cases. We do have one function, LISTSIZE. Select this function. What does this function says? Count the number of records of one of the variable. For example, here we have the variable contact list. If we add here, this is not the correct approach, but let's learn one by one. List size contact list. Here you can give count of contact. This is a formula, list size, counting the number of records in this contact list. From where this contact list is coming? This is from the extract tab, extract output path. Once sockle runs, once DRE executes, number of records executed by the sockle or DRE will be stored into the contact list variable, and in the formula section, list size function counts number of records in the same contact list variable. These, whatever this list size function returns, that will be assigned to the count contact. Go to the output tab and output this count contact. Don't forget this step, because even though our formula may be right, we will not be able to see output in the preview. We need to add this into the output tab. Go to the preview. How many contacts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Execute. See, we are able to see count contact is 5. We have 5 contacts and we are able to see this. But still, I will say this is the incorrect approach, because let me show you one test account where there are no contacts. I created one test account. I am providing here. Execute. Are you able to see any contact under this account? No. Still we are able to see count contact is 1. If we open the account, there are no contacts under this account. Then also we are able to see number of contacts under this account is 1. The reason is, even the contact list is empty, this function shows number of contact as a 1. So what can be done to ignore this or to avoid this? First of all, check if. We know how if works. If condition, then true or false or whatever we want to return. First of all, check whether contact list is empty or it's a non-empty. For that we have function. We can use is blank or you can use is not blank. Accordingly we can change the conditions. For example, if I am using the is blank, add here contact list. What does this says? If contact list is a blank, suppose contact list is a blank, then return 0. If contact list is blank, then return 0. If it is not blank, then return list size of contact list. And give here some other variable, count contact correct way. You can give any variable name as per the requirement, but don't forget to add the variable in output tab. Now you can see the output here. See, count contact correct is showing the 0 contact under this account, and this is the incorrect way, it's still showing the 1. That's the incorrect way. If you go into the formula section, this list size of contact list, this is the incorrect way. So you can delete this or you can disable it. If you disable it, you will not be able to see this incorrect count. We are able to see this now 0. If you change any other account name, ACME, now you are able to see contacts, how many contacts are there. There are 5 contacts and our count is also correct. If you want to avoid this count in each records, you can avoid that. As I mentioned in the last video, you can add here one of the JSON node like contact colon don't add the same JSON node in all the records. For example, now we need to ignore this count contact. Already we disabled this count contact, so you can remove this count contact from here by clicking on delete button, or you can disable as well here. If you want to visit this again, you can disable. If you don't want this at all, you can delete it. For time being, I am disabling it. Let's go here. See, you are able to see all the contacts here, and at last you are able to see count contact correct 5. If you want to use is not blank function, that also you can use. For example, I am copying the same formula. Here I am mentioning is not blank. If contact list is not blank, if it is not blank, then mention the list size. If this condition gets false, then mention the 0. So both are the correct approaches. I'm just giving name here 1. If this condition true, then return 0, else return the number of contacts. If this condition is true, contact list is not blank, then return the number of contacts, otherwise return the 0. Once you get the evaluation of this formula in this variable, you need to add this variable into the output tab. Here you can give 1 or other way. This is just for understanding. In the project, you can avoid such kind of variable name. See, we are getting the correct count here. If you want again to test the contact, takes the account where contacts are not present. See, we are getting the both correct count here. As no contacts, it is 0 0. So this way you can achieve this use case. If contact exists, show the number of contacts. Yes, show the flag value is false. If you want to show the false, that also you can achieve here. For example, you can add here one of the formula. Instead of showing the 0, you can add here, for example, false. Let me ignore this first of all. Let's go to preview. See, we are able to see here false. If you want to give some other name, you can give the name, or if you want to show the both, you want to show the count as well as the boolean variable or boolean flag, that also you can achieve in the output tab. Accordingly, you can change the name of this formula result path. So this way we can show or we can achieve this use case. These are some interview questions that you can try on your side. There is one more scenario based question which is almost similar as what we learned now. You need to extract some opportunities and display the number of opportunities. The tip I have given here, if we are using the list size function and the array inside it is empty, then also this function return the 1. So what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to use the ISBLANK or ISNOTBLANK function. So remember this point. In the next video we will learn few more use cases on DataRaptor Extract. Thank you for watching.